So, former Boeing quality control manager found dead from a self inflicted wound after testifying against the company. Yo, Boeing out here moving like it's the 1950s. They moving out here like it's the 1960s. Like, come on. How obvious can you be? You gonna kill the man allegedly? Like, is it not more obvious than that? What's more obvious? So what? Hey, because you know why I say that? Yo, white people, they don't care about snitching because they don't get the same level of hate, and it's not the level of disdain for telling like it is in the black community. Bro, you can tell. I be seeing black people like, bro, they call Gunna, which I ain't gonna lie, he did snitch, but still, for what Gunna did, for him to be like labeled a snitch, but I'm black, so it's like, all right, but if you go up there and be like, yeah, why sell a gang and blah blah, yeah, you did snitch, but still, bro, in the white community, no one cares about that. Like, look at the Wolf of Wall Street. He told on the homie. And he tried to keep it solid, but I'm pretty sure the homie told on him. So he told on everyone. Like, bro, white people, they snitch all the time. So I doubt that this guy felt so ashamed for telling that he killed himself. Stop it. White people kill themselves for losing all of their fortune, all of their fame, or doing something crazy. They're not killing themselves for snitching unless they're in black culture. Only black people care about that stupid shit. Only the blacks care about snitching. No one else does. Because, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro, when I watched El Chapo, El Chapo, I mean, unless you saying that series wasn't like true, he was snitching on motherfuckers all the time, setting them up. I just look at it like it's a part of the game. But when you black, you can't do that type of thing because, for one, it's not that many of us. And for two, it's like, well, we just going to handle ourselves street justice. That's kind of the code in the black community. Is it a problem? Sure it is. But I'm just saying, it's a real thing. So, yeah. And then you start looking at all of these videos, right? Let's get to it. You start videos. So this is a Chilean, I don't know how you say it, but Boeing 787 had a severe event on a flight from Australia to New Zealand, injuring 50 passengers and crew members. Airline representatives said that the plane experienced a strong shake during the flight. The cause currently is under investigation. Let's watch the video.
Video from inside Chilean flight LATAM 800 capturing the aftermath of some harrowing moments. On board the flight from Sydney to Auckland, New Zealand, 50 injured passengers and crew members. At least one lying on the floor, others with bleeding head injuries after being thrown to the ceiling. 13 sent to area hospitals. In a statement, the airline says the plane experienced a strong shake during flight, the cause of which is currently under investigation. On FlightAware, LATAM 800 is shown flying at 41,000 feet when its altitude reading is suddenly lost for roughly an hour and 10 minutes, then reappearing as the plane approaches Auckland.
You can be sure that investigators are going to be downloading and then analyzing that flight data recorder.
I didn't mean to pause real quick, but that Malaysian flight, was it a Boeing? Because that's kind of what it did, right? It kind of like just went off the radar and just like maybe that happened.
As well as the memory on the flight control computers that control the flight controls for this airplane.
The Boeing 787 was supposed to fly on to Santiago after stopping in Auckland. Meanwhile, NBC News has confirmed the Justice Department has launched a new criminal investigation into Boeing following the blowout of the door plug on a 737 MAX 9 in January. The NTSB has determined the plane left the Boeing plant without 4 critical bolts that hold the plug in place. Among the questions, does Boeing's admitted quality control breakdown violate a previous agreement with justice after 2 fatal Boeing MAX 8 crashes killed 346 people?
Oh my
A scathing
God.
FAA audit found Boeing failed to comply with its own quality control procedures.
We're working with Boeing and demanding that they come up with a very detailed plan within the next 90 days to fix the quality issues that are out there.
And Tom, last week the NTSB accused Boeing of not cooperating in the MAX 9 investigation, but Boeing, I understand, has now handed over some more information.
Yeah, that's right. The NTSB says Boeing has now provided the names of 25 people who worked on that door plug before it was installed on the fuselage.
Yo, why they got a picture of the black man up there? See how they do?
As required by the FAA, Lester.
Now, why they got a picture of the black man up there? What he got to do with anything? That's crazy how they do us. So, where is that at? Here's another one. Just crazy shit from Boeing. Yo, the tire fell off.
Plane's rear just after United Flight 35 took off, a camera captured the moment one of the plane's rear tires fell off.
Yes, there's a tire going down the runway.
No fire, no sparks, but a back left wheel crashed into a parked car that was empty at the time.
We had to close the runway because somebody lost the
tire.
Think
about
the Boeing plane
if that's your car,
San Francisco International
like, bro,
Airport at 11:23 this morning and was headed to Osaka, Japan, but was rerouted to Los Angeles. While Boeing has been under investigation since January after an Alaska Airlines plane lost a plug door mid-flight, this United plane has been in service for more than 20 years.
I know people are going to look at this and say, "Oh,
yo,
my
the
goodness,
way that door look, oh my God!"
Problem. I highly suspect
if you was like by the door, your ass was
manufacturing or design of the airplane by Boeing.
On a separate United flight Monday, a Boeing 737's engine caught fire after bubble wrap was sucked into the engine during its flight to Fort Myers. It was diverted safely back to Houston. Today's flight landed safely in Los Angeles.
And an airport employee did sustain minor injuries while responding to the debris field. Tonight, the FAA is investigating. They're going to look into the maintenance records for that landing gear, Nora.
Jonathan Vigliotti, thanks so much.
Yeah, this shit is wild. And we not done. We still got more stuff from Boeing. Like, it's just, it's like once the floodgates open, they're open. So here's another video.
God, sorry. It's on.
Yo, this a plane.
God, it's on fire.
The plane just on fire, yo.
Oh my God.
Look at this shit.
Sorry. It's on fire. Mom. Holy shit. I hope they're okay. I wonder if they're doing an emergency.
She said, I hope they're okay.
No, it's still doing it. It's still doing it. Oh my God, it's on fire.
A Boeing cargo plane headed for Puerto Rico made an emergency landing at Miami International Airport after one of his engines caught fire after takeoff. Like, come on, bruh. So this is the last one I'm going to play, and I have not listened to this. So this is, new for me. So this is from Wall Street Silver. Says secret footage was captured of Boeing engineers saying they would not fly on these planes. The 15 people who were asked those questions were working on flagship product, the 787 Dreamliner. These people, or the people on the assembly line, have little faith in the plane they built. Let's watch and listen.
In Charleston are assembling the company's flagship product, the 787 Dreamliner. But this footage reveals some have little faith in the plane they build.
Did you fly on one?
No. He said, no.
Did you fly on one of these planes?
Of 15 workers asked randomly, 10 said they would not fly on the Dreamliner.
I wouldn't fly on one of these planes because I see the quality going down around here.
An employee captured the footage after contacting Al Jazeera to tell us he had serious concerns about what he was seeing.
This is scary.
At his request, we changed his voice.
With all the problems reported on the 787, there's 90% that's getting swept away. Hushed up. It's an iceberg.
In another meeting, the source told us workers are often underskilled, uncaring, and in some cases on drugs.
I've seen a lot of things that should not go on at an airplane plant. People talking about doing drugs, looking for drugs.
It's all coke and painkillers and what's that other one? You can get weed here. It's really good weed here. They don't drug test nobody.
I know they don't.
And there's people who go out there and lunch and go smoke one up.
Do they?
Hell yeah.
Over the
Now, I'm a weed enthusiast, so I feel like you should be able to go on your break and smoke a joint or a blunt and be good. Because honestly, shit, weed just make me more focused. So I don't know about everyone else. Coke is a little crazy. Coke is crazy. Coke is crazy as fuck. So is that all I got for Boeing? I think that's all I got for Boeing. But I mean, this is something to really be worried and frightened about. Yeah, very scary, very scary. And you know, this is my thing, bro. When I talk about, I love capitalism, right? And this is why I love capitalism, because it breeds innovativeness. Like, if it wasn't for capitalism, would we have an Amazon that's made our life so much easier? Or would we have a Walmart? Would we have, and you can argue if these things, and we're going to talk about if these things are good for society or not a little later, but still, would we have a Steve Jobs? Bill Gates, which, hey, again, certain, like, but still, we're not going to sit here and act like a bunch of motherfuckers ain't got Xboxes. Like, come on. Like, shout out to Bill Gates. Like, Bill Gates, one of my favorite Wayne songs. Like, seriously. So, like, you got to love it, like, people who are innovative, because a lot of innovativeness or a lot of being innovative comes from financial gain. So, again, I think it's just something that I love capitalism, but at the same time I hate it, because, bro, how is something as critical as the safety of an airplane up for debate? Bro said they don't drug test motherfuckers out here doing cocaine. They hitting meth. They talking about motherfuckers on the toilet hitting the pookie. Like, what is going on at Boeing? Bro said they out here smoking blunts, sniffing lines off of ass cheeks and nipples. Like, they going absolutely nuts. And that's all cool. That's, to me, that's surface level. The main thing that sticks out to me is he said the quality has been going down to shit. So that lets you know it's not just about the people. They aren't caring about the quality, and they are putting out dog shit product. And how is that even possible? We talking about an airplane. If the airplane crashes, everyone's dead. Like, the air, like, bro, if we crash in a car, there's chance of survival, you know, and a lot of times it'd be fatal. You know, my mom, you know, she was in a real bad car accident when I was a kid, and we wasn't sure she was gonna make it. You know what I mean? She made it, knock on wood, but I'm still knocking on wood. But I'm just saying, like, she was in a real bad car accident. My sister was just in a bad car accident, I think a year or two ago, to the point where she's still having back problems to this day. So, yeah, car, shit happens. And, hers was a hit and run. Like the guy hit her, got out, made sure she was good, and he started running. So that happens, but at the same time, like she's still alive. For the most part, and people do survive plane crashes for sure, but for the most part, if a plane crashes, everyone's going to die. Like seriously, we just heard when they said it was over 300 passengers that died. So you would think the quality of a plane will be the most important thing, but apparently to Boeing is not. And it's actually disheartening to see when someone calls them out on it, they shoot them in a parking lot, allegedly. Allegedly. Not saying they did it or not, we don't have proof, but come on. Like, this is more predictable than a scene from Power. Like, come on, you know that was going to happen. Like, this is typical mafia 90s. Like, come on, bro. You know that was going to happen. So, rest in peace to that guy. And if he really did kill himself because he couldn't handle snitching or whatever, maybe he knew his career was going to just be over. For sure. Salute, man. At least you went out doing a good deed, but I don't think that's how it went down. I think he got offed. It's just too convenient. Too much of a coincidence. Now, if he was in a parking lot, they should be able to show him driving up by himself and never leaving. But even then, like honestly, you would just have to show him like offing himself in the parking lot. So salute, rest in peace.